Hey everyone, and welcome to a game of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Today I am playing by myself because it is a single player game. I have played this game a ton. As you can see, I've already gotten to the extra bits. So I'll be showing you some of the endings that you could get if you get this game. I highly recommend it. I mean, in fact, it's probably one of my favorite games so far right now. I have done everything, so I have chosen the title, Stanley Parable 10, Dreams of Choice. I was either thinking that one or half employee, half stapler, but I think this just sounds cooler rather than funnier. So, let's begin. If you guys don't know this game, there's a narrator that tells you what to do. You can either follow his advice or not follow his advice. It's this whole thing that you can do. But for those of you who know this game, you're seeing a real treat. Now, you won't get my initial reaction to the game, but you will see a reaction nonetheless. Oh, why is my cursor on
All
the
of his
screen?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, so I think what I will want to do is
It's
get a
bucket time.
Get a bucket ending, because these are probably my favorite bucket. These are my favorite endings.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
So
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
I'm gonna
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
I can
the
go
cargo
away.
lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all
I'm
the
not
way
going
to the
up there.
top.
I'm not going
There's
up
something
there.
up there I need you to do.
Jump
Stanley
down
did
here.
not question, but Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Okay. So guys, well, I have. You know what? I can close this door. We can get a quite a funny ending, I think.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
I love this.
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Okay. Yes.
Here it comes.
Come on. Oof, what a weird dream.
All of his co-workers were
as I was
gone.
saying, this
What
was
could it mean?
an amazing
Stanley
game.
decided to
I
go to the meeting
absolutely
room.
love
Perhaps
it.
he had simply missed a memo.
So, you know what? What I might do. So, I might actually blow up the building. That's an ending that I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for the blow up ending. I do love the get well someday. Oh, well, happy birthday, happy 12th birthday, Stepnies.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Here, it's over here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, so... Wait, can I go to the bathroom? New memory zone. Oh yeah, the memory zone! I forgot about the. So this is how you return to the memory zone. I didn't know. Oh.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
I really like this area. I really do like this area. It's really fun. Oh, this is the demo. Oh, dude. This actually does bring me back. You know, even though I was fairly young to it, I do remember, well, not remember it exactly, but I do remember a bit of the hype surrounding the
And
game.
over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
An hour new. So yeah, guys, I can show you what it actually means when we finish this bit. Because there's an entire thing about it.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game.
Okay,
9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
The serious room. I wonder if you can actually get in there, because you can't... Okay, I'm not going to Google anything, guys, because with my recording software, I can't go online, otherwise it just completely stops recording. Like, if you look at my past videos, well, my past video, the Vampire the Masquerade one, it cut instantly when I went into online.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the Memory Zone before.
Oh,
What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
No, the Steam reviews are awful. Oh, there's a good one.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
It's not, it's just such a funny game, guys. It's hilarious. Oh no.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as... What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Okay.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh no.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245, that the logic of elimination...
I can't press it. I have to begin the game again, guys. Oh my god. I can't... But yeah, that was the memory zone. So, I said there was gonna be a bit that I thought there was gonna
All of
be
his
a bit
co-workers were gone. What could it
show
mean?
you- oh, fuck.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh my god, I was laughing so much. I forgot what I was gonna be looking for. Has that ever happened to you guys? Let me know in the comments if that ever happened to you. Like, you walk into a room and then you forget why you're even there in the first place. It was like the memory zone. Yeah, the extra content. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm an idiot, okay? Just say it in the comments down below. You can tell me that I'm an idiot. I'm just stupid. So I am. Oh my god, dude. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I just wish I could go into the TARDIS and just try to remember it. So yeah, I've already done the extra content bit. New content, yeah. So this is the new content.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
For 2, 7. It's for 2.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
1, 2. More TPS.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? but the Stanley Parable 2.
2.
Now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented.
Parable,
It screams
the Stanley
progress
Parable.
and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Thanks for attending my meeting. What was this meeting gonna just be like? Hey, let's look at the what the main title is gonna be.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
Yeah, no,
It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
New features. Oh my god, this is where Todd Howard would be. It's like saying 10 times the detail. 10 times the detail. Something like that. Dude. No, 16 times the detail, I think it was.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Stanley Parable. The reassurance bucket. Okay, guys. Here, you can scan this QR code. Okay? I have scanned this before. It'll take you to a video. It's a private video called content. No, it's like called like new content or sequels, I think. Something to do with sequels.
A common complaint of Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh, really?
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh my
Does
God,
anyone
guys,
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video? Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Let's go with Happy 12th Birthday Stanley's.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Oh my god. So this is what Stanley looks like then?
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on. Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
No matter what you choose, it will keep... So that's how I got the 12th birthday Stanley thing. Oh, free new achievement. So I've already got this achievement. It just works.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement?
Yeah.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched?
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Composure. Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
Okay. Yeah, so I already got the achievement before. I think it's only like 3 achievements I haven't got in this game yet. It's don't play the game in 10 years. Play for an
What
entire
else?
duration of
What other
of
exhibits haven't we
Tuesday.
seen yet?
Oh, no screenshots. Okay, hold on, guys. I need to do some illegal stuff. Okay, screenshot that, and screenshot that, screenshot that. Okay, that should be screenshotted. I'll send that to all my friends on Discord. No, but guys, honestly, it's so. Oh, you know what? Let's get the mini stands, standarines, the whatever they're called. Don't worry, the narrator already doesn't know what they're called. Can you find them all? Can you find them? Can you find them all? Ah, yeah, it's out of order. Yeah, so I've already got them all. I've already got them all. I think I got an achievement for it, but I'm not too sure about that. I have to check my stream. I'll do it after this video because, like I said, the recording kind of just like stops, and it's just really annoying. Or is it like whenever I check the recording? Honestly, I don't know what's causing it. Yeah, I've already used all the jumps in the jump circle. I can't jump. I'm pressing spacebar right now. Don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, you cannot jump. In that jump circle you can, but I did use all the jumps, unfortunately. Which was not great. Oh yeah.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I've prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know. I told you the hole was infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem.
New mug.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Nope.
Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? Yeah. I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly... I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much
So
more
there
to
is
show
a whole
you
ending.
and to talk about.
I'm not gonna do
and I've
it
had
because it
enough of the
takes a
whole
while.
for a lifetime.
It's just about you know, it's about you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it until it's like literally if I can show you guys where my mouse cursor is. If you can see the mouse cursor, if not, it's the where the dot is. That's where it stops. If you get the whole ending and the narrator just angry at you and he leaves, then you have to restart the game again. So honestly, if I could be wrong. I haven't really googled it that much. Oh, they've done it where they covered it up. Okay. Opening rim, depth infinite, surrounding area. It just keeps going. The infinite hole chart. More educational use only. Hole entrance infinity. It's not the infinite hole, it's the mostly infinite hole. Yeah, let's go up here. So guys, I already got the settings achievement, so if I go up here...
Aha! I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion
Yeah.
achievement. Well
You're the
done.
champion
You've
of the
experienced
settings.
every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2,
Settings
I'm
World
including an
Champion.
entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity?
What?
Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet,
Oh, yeah.
but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some
Okay, if I go to... wait, audit, bumpscosity.
sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
Bumpscosity. That's new. Epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
The button that says your name. Oh my god. Oh, this
For the
bit,
Stanley
guys,
Parable
this bit.
2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and... Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate
Okay,
the full
right,
experience
I'm
of this
an actor. I can
feature.
do this, I
Just
can do
play
this.
along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself
enters my
living
brain.
as Jim,
I
sleeping
am
and waking
Jim.
as Jim, falling in love
I'm
and being
sweaty
heartbroken as
sleeper.
Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities
Marion
as Jim,
left me.
and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Oh,
Do you
Jim.
feel it deeply?
Jim.
Are you really,
Jim.
truly Jim right now?
I am Jim.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I'm Jim.
Yes!
Yes!
You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
No, wait.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
I'm not.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim leaves my brain. Geek enters my body. There we go. I'm back to normal, guys. I'm no longer Jim. Whoever Jim is. Hey, if you're watching this and your name is Jim, I hope you like
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Red is the new orange. The new updated What? The baby is all grown up. Oh, the baby game. The new updated ray trace. More of the same, but in a good way. Sequel to the new features, new content, new ideas. Consistent quality with just the right amount of change. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, guys. I think we should get an ending. I think we should get an ending, like a proper ending. You know what? I know an ending. I know an ending.
Even now, Stanley's office
Funny
was a
ending.
distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer
Oh, no.
recall.
Which ending though?
When Stanley came to a
I
set
could
of
show
two
you
open
one of the
doors,
bucket
he entered the
endings,
door on his
yeah.
left.
I should hear a bucket ending. You know what? Yeah, I've already.
This was not the correct way to the
meeting.
meeting room, and Stanley knew
So-
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah. So.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. Yeah. So, here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So. And if you get the game, this is the way you can go.
Look, Stanley,
Go
I
there.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Oh, really?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
It is.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Right?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Nope.
Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, guys. So here, the red door leads you to a beautiful place, right? As the blue door leads you to a broken game. So, this is what I will be doing.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yeah, this
You
is
see?
it, guys.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
Oh,
Because
no,
I
you do.
did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
Yeah.
Feel free to be honest.
it did.
I'm
More
looking
choices
for some
mean more
real
endings.
critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh no. Leaderboard! Good on Neil. Top line. 2 seconds. Oh no. Oh. This is you. I haven't been playing for 7 hours, guys. You objectively like. Alright. I'm gonna ask some friends for help. Error. Friends list empty. Did you know that 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence? Only the worst 2% of players chose the blue door. Oh my god. Let's go this way. Oh no.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yeah, it did. It did. But, you know, put me in last place.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Oh,
You
no.
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh, God.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Guys, you have to play this game for 4 hours. I need to get into the flames, otherwise my reaction sounds awful. He's in the flames, I swear it was.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
It's so funny. That's a funny guy. Here we are.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Okay, we're getting options. Oh, kerosene.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Yes.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No.
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing, that big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
Then
We're out of the woods now,
I'll
Stanley.
probably above
Okay,
this one.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
It's also why,
Preferably something with
more games
walls.
are like this.
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Oh, don't tell me if I don't remember what's coming up. It's Rocket League. It's Rocket
Wonderful.
League.
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in.
So, I
There isn't
wonder what
any
that game was
possibility
called. If
that
you
you could
guys
get
know, let me
lost
know in
here.
the comments
Now
below.
this
I'll be more
is
happy
game
with that.
design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Blue.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
No way, it even has the sound effects. You can run.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Oh, no.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another
guys,
ball.
there is a way you can to actually go in.
Yes! Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls! Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right. Hold on. What are you doing?
Yeah. Right. There we go.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Later. Later. What? Guys, this is spoilers to an ending. I think if I remember correctly. This must be like using the Gmod engine. I can't get in there. No, yep, this is using the Gmod ending. I forgot that this game used like the Half-Life and Gmod engine. Dude, I should have known. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
No, no.
Oh, yes.
Well,
yes,
to
I'll
this
be back.
world,
There's no other way.
But not to
Once
real
this
life.
ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
Wait,
The
no.
end will be here soon. Very soon.
Dude, not good omens.
I can
Not
wait.
good omens. Oh my god, not good omens, dude, not good omens. Wait. I need to see this though. Is there a bumscosity? What does bumscosity do? I've put bumscosity to 1000. So guys, that is it for the Stanley Parable for today. I might make another one, I might not. I hope you really enjoyed. I'll see if I can get you guys to more endings. And yeah. But that's it from me, Good Geek, and see you next time. Goodbye.